Hello everyone and welcome back to another internet safety video. I am Adam Wiwcharuk and today we are looking at phishing awareness. In this video we'll be looking at what is phishing, how to spot a phish, and what to do if you've fallen for one. Alright, so what is phishing? Phishing is when someone pretends to be a person or organization that they are not in an attempt to get you to give them personal information, click a bad link, send money, or install malicious software on your system. This commonly comes as a phone call, instant message, or email. Phishing is the most common type of cybercrime and comes in many different forms, so it's always good to be aware of the possibility of it. Spotting a phish. So the first thing to know about phishing is that they're usually addressed generically. Often, cybercriminals will send the same phishing attempt to hundreds or thousands of people, so they have to sound like they could apply to anyone. You want to be on the lookout for words like attention user, dear customer, sir/madam. Also, to whomever it may concern is another one. You should also know that any company reaching out to you with sensitive information should usually provide to you that they are legitimate rather than asking you to give information that matches what they have on file. The idea here is that a company calling you should already know who they're calling, and they should be able to prove to you that they are who they say. Next thing is a sense of urgency. Phishing attempts will usually try to make it sound like an emergency, so you act fast and think less. It's always okay to take your time and consider the claims being made. Be suspicious of content that uses strong words or even aggressive wording. The format of a message can also tip you off that it's a phish. Headers written in all capitals, lots of exclamation points, red text, and large fonts all contribute to creating a sense of urgency. Now that we know to take our time and not fall for that sense of urgency, we can consider the claims being made and ask ourselves some important questions. The first question we should ask ourselves is this official? A phish will try and disguise themselves, but you can still see where an email came from or the phone number that has contacted you. In Gmail and Outlook, you can always see the email that it comes from, and we want to look at the domain name. So that will be what comes after the @ symbol. Uh, Now, PayPal's official website is paypal.com. This has PayPal with 2 L's and it's .org, so this is something you will know is probably a phish. The second question you want to ask yourself is, are you familiar with this person or organization? Do you have an account with this company? Do you use this account with this company? But also, you want to ask yourself, does this person or organization usually contact you this way? You want to be extra careful of links sent through instant messengers like Facebook and Instagram. Social media accounts often get hacked by sending malicious links, and these links get sent again and again through everyone's friends list just to try and infect more people. Number 3 is about what they ask of you. Recall the common goals of a phish and be cautious of someone asking you to click a link, run software files, give personal information, or send money. This knowledge alone can tip you off. So I've added some examples here. So the first example is a friend sends you a message that says, check out this funny video, and a link to a website you've never heard before. They're trying to get you to click that link. Maybe Canada Post sends you an email and says your package has been stopped at the border and you need to pay money. They're trying to get you to pay money. That's another common goal. PayPal calls you and tells you that your account has been hacked and you have to verify your social insurance number. That's personal information, a common goal. Maybe you find a web page that encourages you to download and run something that makes your computer run faster. They're trying to get you to install malicious software, another common goal. What someone is asking of you should tip you off and encourage you to look deeper into it if it's a phishing attempt or not. So even if you're just a little bit suspicious of something being a phishing attempt, you should verify. You can text your friend to see if they sent you that message, call the company's official number and inquire about your account, or Google search shady sounding names or subject lines. Often people will talk about it and warn each other if a common new fish starts going around. I once got an email to my work email that was disguised as an application to a job, and it almost had me fooled, but they asked me to open up the resume, and the attached file was an Excel file, not a Word or PDF. So I still wasn't 100% sure, so I Googled the name of the person and found quite a few people talking about this phishing attempt, so I knew immediately to just delete the message and report it. So you've fallen for a fish. Now what do you do? The first step is to identify what you've given them. Maybe that's login information. Maybe you've installed malicious software, given them money, credit card numbers, or identification. If you're in a work environment, make sure to let your boss know and IT department. They will help you stay safe and protect your coworkers. So I have a lot of information up on the screen right now. Feel free to pause and read through it fully. The big things here are if you've given login information, it's make sure you immediately change your password um, and go through the forgot your password steps if you've been locked out already. For malicious software, run your antivirus and same thing, change your passwords but using a different device. Um, if you've given money, try and reverse the transaction, calling any businesses you use, like the bank or PayPal. Credit card numbers, obviously contact your bank. That they will be able to tell you what to do and take appropriate action. And identification cards, that will be different depending on where you live, but according to Canada, there's numbers you can call and a lot of different companies to contact. And the last thing is to be extra vigilant from now on. Phishing is highly profitable, so there's a lot of cyber criminals doing it. They work together and share people's information about who they've tricked to try and get more out of them, so you will likely be targeted again. And that's it for our internet safety video on phishing awareness. Thank you for watching. I've been Adam, and stay safe.